Welcome back. This is the most important concept in FM, frequency modulation, and this concept is used for both the transmitter and receiver section for the effective transmission of the FM and receiving of the FM. So the pre-emphasis and de-emphasis, these these two are the opposite to each, these two are accommodated for the in order to reduce the noise occurrence in the FM generation. The pre and de-emphasis circuits are used in the frequency modulation only. The pre-emphasis is used at a transmitter and de-emphasis at a receiver side because in the FM in the FM the noise has a greater effect on the higher modulating frequencies. If any higher modulating frequencies means the higher frequencies are present, the frequency change will may um, occur drastically. That is actually problem in the FM wave. So we want to we discussed already in the previous sessions this effect eliminated by the this technique. This technique is the pre-emphasis. Uh, there is a problem in the FM generation, the noise occurrence due to the change in very um, variations in the amplitude, very few variations in the amplitude. So that is overcome here. This effect can be reduced by the when increasing the value of the modulation index. When increasing the MI, it means the modulation index for the higher modulating frequencies, then automatically this problem will disappear. Okay, this can be done by how this modulation index is increased. That is the question. uh, the modulation index increased by the increasing the deviation. The deviation means the frequency variation. Okay, so this can be done the deviation delta. The delta can be increased by the amplitude of the modulating signal at higher frequencies. So the amplitude of the modulating frequencies at higher frequencies, the amplitude may increase. That increase cause the deviation. The deviation reduces our noise effect. So we need to create an boosting of our modulating frequencies artificially. That technique is called here pre-emphasis. So the what is the definition of the pre-emphasis is the artificial boosting of higher audio modulating frequencies in accordance with the pre-arranged response curve is called pre-emphasis. Okay, this pre-emphasis is fed to the modulator before the actually this pre-emphasis block is just just one step before the modulator. Okay, so here we observe here the circuitry, the audio frequency. The audio frequency means the actual message signal fed here to the high pass filter. It is the high pass filter, this capacitance filter. So this is fed to through high pass filter. This filter accommodated are applying before the FM modulator. This filter decreases capacitive reactance and increases the actual our modulating frequency. So just we see how it is worked. Okay, if passed through a high pass filter before applying FM modulator, as modulating frequency means FM, it means the message signal frequency increases, the capacity the capacitive reactance decreases. Because that circuit scenario like that, the frequency increases, automatically reactance automatically decreases capacitive reactance, because the reactance means the resistivity property of the capacitance. You don't forget that. That's why that is decreases, and modulating voltage goes on increases. Okay, the modulating voltage is goes on increases. Okay, this is the uh, this is the actual technique in the pre-emphasis. So finally, we FM is directly proportional to the voltage of modulating signal applied to the FM modulating. Okay, boosting is done according to the pre-arranged curve as shown in figure. This is the actual figure. This is the pre-emphasis figure. So the 3 dB frequency is here accommodated by here. Okay. So here the some constant, the time constant of pre-emphasis is 50 microseconds. uh, this is the CCIR standards. In systems employing American FM and TV standards networks having 75 microseconds. Okay, CCI, according to CCIR standards it is 50 microseconds. For American FM and TV standards it is 75 microseconds are used. The pre-emphasis used at the FM transmitters like this, modulating signal directly fed to the pre-emphasis network. The pre-emphasis network is increased the modulating amplitudes and frequency levels, then it's fed to the FM modulator, and then multipliers and power amplifiers. So on that, these how what happens, and these three sections are we already discussed in detail. We just um, apply here. Here our point is, before the FM modulator the free emphasis is also accommodated in sometimes for effective FM transmission. Then coming to the de-emphasis, this is the exact elimination process of the pre-emphasis. Okay, this is at the receiver side, actually FM receiver side. So the definition is the artificial boosting of higher modulating frequencies in the process of pre-emphasis is nullified at the receiver. Okay, this is the eliminating process of the pre-emphasis. What is which frequencies are artificially boosted at the transmitter side before the modulation, that will be nullified at the receiver. That process is called de-emphasis. Okay, this is the de-emphasis circuitry after the FM demodulator in the receiver section. In the receiver section, FM output will be directly fed to the FM demodulator. The demodulator output is the simple FM wave, actual message signal. That message signal is fed to the this de-emphasis circuit. It is a low pass filter. At the time, high pass filter accommodated here, accommodated there. Here the low pass filter is accommodated because our original message signal is the low frequency signal. That's why here the accommodated low pass filter, that is acts as a de-emphasis. Here it is actually what actual high frequencies are imposed the actual message signal, that will be nullified or eliminated over here in the de-emphasis section. This is the graph of the de-emphasis curve. Okay, coming to the demodulate FM is applied to the de-emphasis circuit, the low pass filter, the where with increase in FM capacitive reactance Xc decreases, so that output de-emphasis circuit also reduces. Okay, so 50 microsecond de-emphasis corresponds to a frequency response curve, that is a 3 dB down at frequency given by F equal to 1 by 2 pi RC, that is 3180 kilohertz. I already told 3 dB frequencies, it means the plus 3 dB or minus 3 dB accordingly. Okay, the frequency is 3180 degrees. Coming to the comparison between the pre-emphasis and de-emphasis, the circuit used in the pre-emphasis high pass filter and in the de-emphasis low pass filter. In the high pass filter means we artificially boosting our low frequency modulating signal to into the higher frequencies. Okay, in order to overcome that noise effect. In the receiver side, low pass filter is accommodated because we want to retrieve our original message signal. The circuit diagram is like this. After the here the high pass filter, here the low pass filter. This is the high pass filter accommodated before the modulator. This is the after the demodulator. Next, response curve we also we see here our screen. The time constant for the free amps is 50 seconds, and DMP is also 50 microseconds. Okay, both are the 50 microseconds. The definition is boosting of higher frequencies. This is the removal of higher frequencies. User transmitter. This is that receiver. This is the simple comparison between the pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. Okay, this is about the pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. Why pre-emphasis and de-emphasis are accommodated to avoid the noise effect, because the noise is greater effect the higher modulating frequencies in the FM system that is emitted by here. Okay, this is about the free emphasis and de-emphasis. Thank you.